added the fact that they gave Ukraine over like $500 billion. It was a lot of money they gave Ukraine, which by their own admission, they can't account for half of the money and half of the equipment and ammo and all that stuff that they sent over there got stolen and ended up on the black market. They can't account for it. So there go your reparations. Your reparations as a black person has already been spent. They were never going to give it to you to begin with, but officially now, there's no money left because they gave it all away.
That stuff been spent long before this few years.
Yeah, but I'm saying these are the notable dollars that we can actually point to. We know it went to Ukraine. We know it went to DEI. We know it went to the illegal immigrations. So all that time you spent crying about getting some reparations, even if it was $100,000, I bet you niggas would have went and got a ID and a passport and birth certificate. Then if you had to prove that you was a slave to somebody, it would have been no argument. But all that money that you could have collected, that shit is gone now, bro.
Yeah, it just like I even look at Minnesota, like how many of those Somalians were actually getting benefit. They said $10 billion is what they currently at right now. What is the number for you where you going to be like, I need reparation? For 2 years, if you ain't got to pay no rent right now, no gas, no light, no electric bill, no groceries, you getting a $10,000 credit card like they did in New York, no liability, you don't got to pay it back. All your bills right now, even you watching right now, all your bills right now. How much money are you saving? Would you be able to pay off your house that 4 years?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like what, but everybody, ideal of reparations is completely different. I'm just saying hypothetically, but argue in the comments, all that other shit.
But I mean, gonna be mad. It's what you said as far as reparations. I'm like, that's a legit point, but black people not getting reparations. Yeah, it's like, quit crying about it. It's funny because it's like and this is why I think there's a change in the guard now as far as black people and Democrats. Because everybody sit up here and Gavin Newsom, for example, out in California. Did you know prior to him running for governor or I think he was in his second term, that he had set up a group of people to look into reparations in terms of like what the money would look like, and they were going to do a study on it and all that. No sooner as this dude got elected, he voted down the bill that he helped create. And they was just like, dude, what the fuck? I thought you was gonna help it. And he's like, no, we don't have that. We ain't got the money. And black people still over there. Every time they see him, they in front of him clapping. And you telling them he's just as dumb as they are. And they sitting there clapping. Yeah, this motherfucker stupid like us. I'm like, how fucking sad can you get? And one more point before I'm on a rant roll. The Jasmine Crockett thing. I keep watching these videos of where black people are upset about every other nationality that didn't vote for Jasmine Crockett, but they voted for James Tallarico. And this one lady was saying like, the Asian women and the Mexican women and the white women, like, y'all ain't back us up, so we ain't gonna back you up. Newsflash, they never backed you up. That's just it. It's like everybody, for some whatever crazy ass reason, think just because you're black, you're supposed to be supported. That's dumb shit. That is the dumbest shit ever. How are you going to be a Jasmine Crockett speaking the most ignorant shit, saying the most dumbest things like as a candidate? It's not because she's a woman or anything like that. You just say some stupid shit. She could be green for all I care. She would not get voted in based off the things that she said. And because of that, black people are getting mad at other people because they don't see it the way that you see it. It's like she's a suck-ass candidate. Just leave it at that. That's why nobody wanted her in. She talked all types of bullshit, but yet you're going to get mad at somebody else that never had your back to begin with, and now you're going to get mad at them. You make up 13% of the population, so expect 13% of the vote. And just like you're sitting there telling them like, you get mad because you're black and they don't vote for black people, well, they're white. And they're voting for white people. No different from what you're talking about. So shouldn't they be mad at you that you're not voting for the white dude? Like, what the fuck is your problem?
I think that a lot of black people and a lot of minorities in general assume that because we share this label of minority, then that automatically means that we are together in some way, or we are in the same boat, or we should be sticking together. And I'm like, I don't think that's just not a realistic expectation.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we are all minorities, but if we were for some, had some common goals and common interests, then we would become the majority. But at the same time, like culturally, we don't have the same values. We don't, have the same, requisites of quality of life, and we don't have the same values. So it's just like you can't expect all different groups of minorities to vote the same way, because they don't represent the same ideals. Just like I was saying before, it's like people, specifically Democrats, they assume that these people, specific, I would say from Mexico and South American countries, they assume that they're going to come over here and vote Democrat because they allowed them to come in. But you have to remember that these are countries with traditionally Catholic conservative backgrounds.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would they come over here and change their values that they've grown up in their entire life? Like, these people are very conservative people. They don't like, they not with that, all this progressive stuff you want to talk about as far as the LGBT stuff, and I don't know about, their feelings specifically on welfare or whatever. I'm pretty sure if somebody's handing it to them, they'll take it, but it's like, that's not something that, they are out here expecting and requiring, as a a prerequisite to earn somebody's vote. It's like, these people go out there and they work.
Yeah.
And if you're not working, then you are going to be on the side of the road somewhere with your hand out. And it's just like, they been doing this their whole life. So it's like, why would you expect them to come over here and behave or think or vote any different?
Man,
Unless you're paying them. But that goes into the next topic.
I mean, you pay them and then what? It's like,
Well,
what you going to do? Once you give them
approach.
that money and they don't go in there and vote, and vote the way that you wanted them to vote,
Hey, they
how
was
can you
them-
prove it?
you
Them
get the
other-
finger pointed at you, then you get labeled a racist, which to me, I'm like, nobody likes black people. Get that out the way real quick, because everybody's a fucking racist towards black. I'm like, okay, fine. So what's the new thing? It's just like black people just gonna sit back and cry about everything now. Nobody likes us. True. Nobody likes you. Now what? Nobody likes you.
It's time to
Yeah.
stop,
Now what?
stop
Black
fucking
people-
caring and
Black-
take care of your own shit. Stop